right here. That's Universal, right next to Warner Brothers, which is right next to Disney, the entertainment capital of the world, right here. We've got Cortes Morales. He is in the house, going to be performing tonight, getting ready for the incredible Grammy Awards tomorrow. And Cortes, please introduce yourself and tell us how you first started in music. What was some of that first music you heard and when you picked up, mic or guitar?
Yeah, my name is Cortes Morales. I've been singing since forever. I've been singing my whole life. I just started writing songs personally within this last year. I started putting my own songs together.
So were you singing covers before?
Yeah. I sing covers online. People like those, but I've been making my own music, writing my own songs. I'll be performing my first single. It's called "Made Me a Heartbreaker." I'll be performing that today. I wrote that song and recorded it in Hollywood. So, yeah.
Now, as far as a songwriter goes, who were some of the main songwriters that you really look up to and, inspire you? When you think of great songwriter, who would they be?
Yeah. First thing that comes to my mind is John Mayer, of course. Ed Sheeran. Hate to say it, but Taylor Swift definitely influenced my songwriting. Country artists, also like Kenny Chesney. John Party, yeah.
Kenny's going to be the first music artist to perform at the new stadium, the $5 billion Rams Stadium.
Oh, wow.
SoFi Stadium kicks off with Kenny Chesney, the very first artist ever to perform there.
Kenny Chesney was actually the first big concert I went to at a stadium as well.
Now, what is it about him? Because you got this vast, 80,000 people, and he makes it feel like this intimate show,
and
like him. And
exactly. That's why I like Kenny. I think he writes some songs that just like American people relate to, and that's why I write country music as well. It's just when I started writing, I wasn't planning to write country specifically, but I couldn't help but write country songs every time because I relate to them, and I think the people that like my music relate to country as well.
That's awesome. Now, as far as the recording of your song, how do you put that together? How did you find the studio here in Hollywood?
I got with a guy, I forget the studio name, but we met over summer, and I had a song that I threw together that I wanted to hear myself in the studio, and I came back to record with him once I had a song with a sound that I knew that I wanted to have my music sound like.
That was great.
And we recorded over in West Hollywood, around here actually.
Now, tell us about the inspiration to the song. What's the meaning? What's the thought behind the lyrics?
The song "Made Me a Heartbreaker." I put it together because I was in a situation where, to talk a little personally, it was a breakup with a girl, and I sort of was getting the feel that she was telling all her friends that I'm the bad guy, but I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, where they want to tell their side of the story, where it's called "Made Me a Heartbreaker," and gals like it, and I like it too because it's a little bit for the boys. I think a lot of the boys will appreciate the lyrics.
That's beautiful. Well, I know it's your coming out party. You're meeting industry people this weekend.
Yes, sir.
What's the most exciting thing about sharing your music now with people that can make a difference?
I'm just excited to hear good feedback. I'm excited that I'm here. Like, this is kind of like a big weekend. I'm super new to all this.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to talk with people who want to talk about music, and I'm excited to talk with people who appreciate the lyrics and melodies that I've put together myself.
That's fantastic. And for what you've been around, I know you're somewhat of a newbie in this new original side, but what are some of the lessons that you've learned that you can impart on other people that may be watching you talk about this and say, I want to make music, I want to create my own song? What advice have you learned that you can tell them?
Yeah, thanks for asking this actually. I would just say, if you want to make music and you've had songs written, for me, it was just about pursuing it. And, I was writing and really just like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit in my garage or in my room and write and put together songs. And there's people and naysayers who are going to say you're wasting time. But if you put it together and your music's good, and you go and record it and you say this song is good, and you keep pursuing it, putting it out there, interacting with people who like that kind of music, that's just going to really then you can do it. And you just have to like, I'm gonna do it, and go do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no guarantees in life. You just have to go out there and make it happen, you know? And
Yeah.
you can't be afraid to fail. 'Cause
Exactly.
every successful person has been knocked down. Every
Right.
professional athlete who's scored big has fumbled or
Yeah.
struck out or got
Yeah.
dunked on, you know?
Yeah, and that's something for me. I competed in football and wrestling all through high school, a little bit in college, and that's something for me. If you've been someone who's like pushed through something, I think that you can do that. Like, apply it to your music career, apply it to whatever you're pursuing, and you cheesy again, but just like believe in yourself. Believe, I'm gonna do this and make it happen.
Well, it starts with that self-confidence, you know? Because if you don't believe that ultimately you can persevere and go beyond any naysayers or critics that try and get in your way, then you really don't have what it takes. Because we talk about the tortoise and the hare. You know, the tortoise is led to believe by the hare that he doesn't stand a chance. The hare's going to win the race. He might as well give up right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the tortoise just continues step by step,
Right.
move by move, and we know who wins the race.
Yeah.
And the Kenny Chesneys of the world and the Beyoncés of the world, even Taylor Swift, they're tortoises. They've been doing it for
Yeah.
years. They just work at their craft. They don't care what anybody says about them. They're going to pursue their dream.
Exactly.
Give the people, you know, more of what is inside of them.
Yeah.
And that's really what matters.
Yeah, I think that too is if it's something where you're expecting it to fall in your lap, someone's gonna give you a hit song and you're gonna record it and you're gonna go. It's not gonna happen like that, you know. It's days and days and months and years of work of putting together the right things and believing in yourself the whole time. And it's something you actually told me on the phone. I don't know if you're gonna put this in there, but the other day I was on the phone with you after the gym and I was just, I don't know, feeling a little anxious. It happens to all of us. And you told me on the phone, you're like, just make it happen. And I was like, you know what? That's what I always tell myself, that I'm gonna make it happen. And that was just some reassurance. It's just like, you know, believe in yourself, believe that you can make it happen. Like, take some guide from friends who believe in you, that they also think that you can do it, and it's possible.
Well, Cortez, it's a real pleasure to have you. Where is there a social media or anywhere people can go to?
Yeah,
follow you?
biggest social media for me is on Instagram. You can follow me at Tez Morales, TezMorales. And I post pictures and songs on there.
Can't wait to see you perform. And
Yeah.
the video is going to be connected right here to the interview.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming out.
Of course.